All right, ladies and gentlemen, or gentlemen of the tribunal, good morning. Today, in this video, I'll be doing two things: presenting the 10 points on the two different versions, and touching on the cross-examination questions. Let's get started. As you can see, this is a different version of my last 10 points. Point number 1, version 1, was dated 16 July 2007 and was presented to the STD July 15, 2010, EX 52. Version 2 was also dated 16 July 2007 and produced to the Bombay High Court on September 6, 2011. Point number 2, version 1, clause number 12, ends on page 4 and has no content. It continues onto the next page with clause 13. Version 2 does the same thing, starts at the end of the page. Version 2 starts at the end of the page with clause 12, yet the following page, it continues with subclause A, alpha, B, Bravo, C, Charlie, D, Delta, E, Echo, and then continues with clause 13. Point 3, version 1, highlighted in yellow. There is no alterations. Version 2, highlighted in orange, has been handwritten, altered with a handwritten 0 after the numeral 3. That is a difference. Point number 4, version 1, clause 17, is in its entirety, all 4 paragraphs on one page. Version 2, clause 17, starts out with 2 paragraphs and continues on the following page with the last 2 paragraphs. Point number 5, version 1, Clause 18 starts at the bottom of the page and continues with additional 2 paragraphs on the following page. Version 2 starts and ends on page 5 with no additional content, which is a difference. Point number 6, version 1, the content of clause 18 and clause 19, as you can see, the content is the same. Point number 6, version 2, talks about the content of clause 18 of 2010 version, now included in content of clause 17 of the 2011 version. As you can see, yes, 18 starts out with its clause, 1 paragraph, and the last two paragraphs of clause 17 are added. And as you can see, clause 17 on the bottom here, the last 2 paragraphs are the same as clause 18. Point 7, version 1, also talks about the last 2 paragraphs of clause 17 and clause 18. As you can see, these 2 paragraphs, you therefore must pay all your tax liabilities, including but not limited to service tax, income tax, etc. And we reiterate that we do not intend, well, those 2 paragraphs are here as well. Version 2 of point 7 is the same thing. Last 2 paragraphs and the last 2 paragraphs. Point number 8 talks about numerals in version, or point number 8 talks about handwritten altered numbers in clause 19 and 20 of version 1 and 18 and 19. As you can see here, I enlarged it. So there's a handwritten 9 and a handwritten 2.0 version 1, version 2, handwritten 8, and handwritten 9 for version 2. Point number 9, versions 1 and 2. Version 1 has 20 clauses, and version 2 has 19 clauses. I reduced the size so that you can see both of them. Point number 10 talks about the Q initial on pages 4 for both versions. They say that both Q initials are different. That can be explained through natural range of variation for any person's handwriting, whether it's their initials or their signatures. Now, the final topic is both deposition questions and cross-examination questions. Now, I have, through the school that I went to, they gave me common deposition questions and expert witness questions, and I'm more than happy to give you or send you through Mr. Thacker the Word documents that contain the questions. And after review of those questions, if you have more questions that need to be answered, you can add those questions on those documents. Gentlemen, thank you for your time.